Hi, welcome to Math Class with Mrs. King. Today I'm going over 5th grade, Module 2, Lesson 2. So I'm going to provide some examples, parents, so you can get an idea of how this lesson was taught to your child. Okay, here we go. So in this lesson, students are learning to estimate. Estimation allows you to do a quick calculation. Estimation is mental math. Students should be able to do this in their head, and they should be able to do it quickly. Okay, so here we have numbers 597 times 52. So what you want to do, you want to round the numbers. So you want to round the numbers so that they end in a 0 or zeros, which will allow you to do those quick calculations. So for example, so we have 597. So here we're just going to focus on the 5. And so then we're going to ask ourselves, okay, so 5 is in the hundreds place. So we want to round this number to the nearest 100. Students learn to do a vertical number line. So I'm going to put 500 here. Okay, another way to look at it, they would start here. They would say 500. So I'm going to just kind of abbreviate it here. And then we would say, okay, well, what's one more than 500? Students would say 600. Okay, well, what's in the middle? 550. On this side, we will write the standard form. I already did it here. I put 500, and here I'm going to put 600. Okay, so using our vertical number line, this can kind of help us to round this number. So we're going to look up here at our number. So we have 597. So we have a 9 here in the tens place. So in order for it to be at the halfway point, 5 in the tens place to be at the half point. And students learned that if it's at the half or more, you're always going to round up. So if we have 590, that's going to cause it to fall somewhere right here. At 597 is going to fall there. And then, so that's going to cause us to round up to 600. So we're rounding our first number to 600. Okay. Here we have, you're going to look at your first digit. The 5 is in the tens place. Draw the vertical number line. Okay, so we have 5 tens. What's one more than 5 tens? 6 tens. Okay, how does that look in standard form? That's 50. 6 tens is 60. What's in the middle? 55. Okay, so now remember, so we're going to look back at our number. We have to look at this 2. This 2 is going to tell us, are we going to round down or we're going to round up? So where would that 52 go? That 52 would be somewhere between 50 and 55. So it would be somewhere probably like right here. Okay, so because it's below the half point, we're going to round down to 50. So our next number, we're going to round to 50. Now that we have our numbers so that they end in zeros, we can do our estimation. So we're doing 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Then we're going back to our 2 factors, and we're going to count the number of zeros that we have here. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to add those zeros on to our product. And our estimation will be 30,000. So when it asks a reasonable estimate for 597 times 52 is, you're going to just rewrite that 30,000 on the line. Okay? And that's how you would round to get an estimation. So throughout this homework lesson, the students are just going to round the numbers. I could do another example for you. Let's say I have 1,103 times 59. We are not trying to get the exact answer. We're only trying to get an estimation. How do we get an estimation? We round our numbers. Getting an estimation means that we are going to get a quick calculation and come up with a reasonable answer for this. So we're always looking at our first number. Our first number here is in the thousands place. So you're looking to see what 2 thousands would this number be between? So it's between 1,000 and 2,000. You can draw the vertical number line like I did previous, but I'm just trying to show another way. So now I'm going to look at this digit here, and I'm going to see, am I going to round down to the 1,000 or up to the 2,000? So because this is 1, and we know 5 is like the halfway point, it's nowhere near that, so we're definitely going to round down to the 1,000. Okay? Now let's go to our 59. Okay, we're only going to pay attention to our first digit. Our first digit is 5. 5 is in the tens place, so we're rounding this to the nearest 10. So now we're going to think about, okay, well, what is 59 between? 59 is between 50 and 60. Okay, 59. So if you have 59, you are very close to having 60. You're $1, you're 1 away. Okay, if we looked at it as money, you'll be $1 away. So you will round that one to 60. Now you can easily multiply this because you're only doing 1 times 6. So 1 times 6 is 6. And then you just simply go back and count your zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to write your 4 zeros in. And then you start from the back. You go 1, 2, 3, comma. So parents, throughout this lesson, students are just rounding the numbers. They do not have to come up with exact calculations. Again, they're going to just round it just like I did there in that example. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for joining me today. Until I see you next time. Bye.